I'm Kevin Wales, and I never believed in cryptids until I encountered one face to face. With the help of my director, Brian Saugus, field expert Brennan Boone, and animal tracker Jim Bait Pombero, I've set out to capture what I now know is real. I and my team of intrepid cryptozoologists will trek through the most remote wilderness in pursuit of these mysterious and elusive creatures. No matter how real the threat, nor how dangerous it will get, we won't stop because we're catching cryptids.
We're here at Little Big Econ State Park, and we received some reports of a ABC, an alien big cat, on the prowl around here. Some campers in this area reported seeing a large feline-shaped creature in these parts. Now, supposedly there's no black panthers in Florida, but we're going to double check that to make sure that's scientifically accurate, and we're going to keep an eye out for tracks. It took us a little while to get down here. We of course had to venture far into the forest where they originally saw the beast, but it took a while, and we kind of got mixed up, so it added a few extra miles to our hike, which was pretty rough, especially considering we're carrying our entire camp on our backs. But eventually we figured out where some of the detours were and where we got mixed up and had to backtrack out. And then ultimately, though, we did find camp, and we were able to set up. You can see it's starting to get dark, so it was fortunate that we didn't get too lost. And you can see now in the background, Brian just added an extra tarp. We've got a 100% chance of rain tomorrow, so we'll have to see how that goes. Not sure how that's going to affect the hunt and what that's going to do to the ABC's feeding habits, but maybe we'll get washed out, but maybe it'll just mix it up just enough so we get lucky. So you can see the 100% chance of rain panned out, so we're going to kind of take a look around and see if we can find any tracks or any evidence of this ABC, although with the amount of rain it's not looking good, so we'll see. So we're on Kaloki Trail here. We don't see any tracks. Everything's looking pretty washed out, rained out. Most of the animals are laying low. We're gonna keep looking. Yeah, I think the spots we were checking out before were back earlier along the camp trails. I don't know.
Not the riverside spot.
No?
Looks like we found some chicken in the woods here. Not sure what this is. heard some like yowling, so we're gonna go over to this site to check it out. Ah, those beaver bites, you think? They look kind of oddly grooved, you know?
Yeah.
And a fat beaver. Yeah, right. And then that looks a little true. So we tried looking for some tracks. It was just too wet. We weren't really able to find anything. Hopefully it'll dry out this evening, and maybe we'll check tonight if we hear anything. But right now we're just gonna lay low and try to dry out. So amazingly, Brennan made it out here somehow just through his magical tracking ability, which is pretty incredible because he hadn't been out here yet. So like us, he had to make a little detour and kind of reconfigure where he was at, but he's made it out, and so far so good. So he's going to kind of help us scope out any ABCs out here, but it's looking pretty rough.
You notice any tracks on your way in?
I didn't see anything, but I heard some stuff. So I can't tell if it was weather or if there was actually something around.
Yeah.
I definitely had that feeling that I was being watched.
Oh, you say you were walking? Yeah.
Look over my shoulders.
Did it feel like stalked?
Maybe.
Did it feel like stalking?
Kind of felt like stalking.
All right, so we're just hanging out here. We're trying to get a little fire going. We're trying to make a little makeshift kind of oven setup where hopefully we can keep it dry enough and trap enough heat to kind of get some radiant ambience. So we'll have to see how that goes. We're staying pretty dry. I have had to reconfigure my tent setup with a tarp. Hopefully that'll keep the water out. Head out here and take a look. I heard some weird yowling out here. Not sure what it could be. What was that? You hear that? Sounded like there was something coming over. Take a look. I don't hear anything. Head back to camp. Alright, so we survived the night. It just rained constantly. It didn't stop, it didn't let up, and it just got colder as these like gusts kept coming in. I had quite a few leaks in my tent where the water was dripping in. There's a big puddle right next to my head. Fortunately though, I was able to stay dry. Luckily I had my Christmas hoodie to keep me dry and warm, so that's good. And now we're just packing up.
No sign of ABC, unfortunately. But if it was like us, it was probably hunkered down and hiding out. So maybe we'll have to return to Little Big Econ State Park